Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. So today we are continuing the adventures of Sherlock Holmes and we are going to start chapter 10, The Adventure of the Noble Bachelor, part 1. So yeah, let's start with chapter 10, part 1. A few weeks before my marriage, I was sharing rooms with Holmes. One day, Holmes received a letter which had a huge crest and monogram on it. Holmes broke the seal and opened the letter. He informed me that it was a professional letter from a noble of high post in England. Watson, have you read the newspaper recently? He asked me. Yes, I have done nothing but read papers of late, I said. Then you must have read about Lord St. Simon and his wedding. He asked me. Yes, I have, I replied. The letter I received is from Lord St. Simon. Let me read the letter to you. Dear Mr. Holmes, Lord Backwater told me about you. I want to meet you in regards to the unusual incident that happened in connection to my wedding. I will come at 4 o'clock p.m. and I hope you will see me. It's already 3 and he will be here by 4, I said. Then I have a little time to read about this case. You should arrange all the papers with the news according to their occurrence. He said and picked up a book from the mantelpiece. I easily find all the facts as the event is recent. The first one is the announcement of the marriage between Lord St. Simon and Miss Hattie Doran. I found out another piece of news and told Holmes about it. Many papers had reported that the wedding will take place quietly. There was one more announcement that the wedding had taken place. The last notice was about the bride who vanished at the wedding breakfast. The details of the disappearance were incomplete. At the wedding breakfast, a woman had entered the house, causing a great deal of disturbance. She claimed her right on the groom. After she left, the bride went up to her room and she was not feeling well and did not come back. When her father went to check, her maid informed him that she had gone out. The lady who had caused the disturbance at the breakfast has been arrested by the police. She had known the bridegroom for some years. There was nothing else in the papers about the case. The doorbell rang and just then Lord St. Simon arrived. He was a gentleman with cultured face. His manner was brisk and he had the air of a person who commanded others. After usual greetings, Holmes told him to sit and tell us the matter. He wanted to question the man rather than telling the facts. Upon asking, Lord St. Simon told us that he had met Miss Doran in San Francisco about a year back. They became good friends. He said that Miss Doran was a tomboy and her education has come more from nature than schools. She was a noble lady in spite of all this. He added that she wouldn't bear anything dishonorable. He also showed us the photograph of the lady which he had in his locket. They got engaged when her father brought her to London. The girl had bought a lot of dowry with her as was the custom of the family. Was the girl happy with the alliance? Asked Holmes. She was happy and kept talking about her future. Oh, just a minute, guys. Yeah. Even on the day of the wedding, she was excited. But after the ceremony, there was a little change in her. She dropped her bouquet and a man handed it back to her. But this upset her a bit, replied the man. Was the general public present in the church? Yes, it is impossible to keep the public away completely. After coming back from the wedding, continued Lord St. Simon, the bride spoke to her maid for a while. She then came to the breakfast table and sat down for 10 minutes. She left the room in a hurry and went to her room, never to come back again. Sherlock wanted to know about the maid. Lord St. Simon told us that the maid's name was Alice and she was an American. She had come with his wife from California. He also informed us that she was confidential servant who has been given too much liberty by her mistress. Lord St. Simon told us that his bride was seen later walking into Hyde Park, the company of Flora Miller, who was in police custody now. Tell me about Flora Miller, said Holmes. I have known her for some years, and we were good friends. She has no cause of complaint, as I treated her generously. She was attached to me and wrote horrible letters. When she heard I was getting married, she came to Mr. Doran's house and created a scene, but I got her arrested. So that's it for this part of the chapter 10, The Adventure of the Noble Bachelor, part 1, from the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. That's it for this video. See you in the next video. Bye.